Hello, my name is Andy, and I found this vintage Superman comic book at a garage sale for $1. I decided I'm going to turn it into a lampshade. Please stick around and watch how it's done. I'm going to start by cutting out the pages that have the most interesting stories on them. The cover may be the most interesting page of them all. I have my pages chosen and cut out. Now it's time to attach them to the lampshade. I'm going to attach the pages to the lampshade using spray adhesive. I was not able to find a lampshade that was straight up and down. This one's got a little bit of a taper. A lot of them have a lot of taper to them. It's going to end up with small triangles of white in between each page. My other option would be to overlap the pages, and then I lost too much of the story. I decided I wanted to keep the first and last page of the story on there, the cover of the comic book, and this one page of advertisements, because I've always liked those when I was a kid. And I'm just going to see how it looks. If I decide I don't like the look of the little white triangles, I'm going to take another comic book, take one of these advertisement pages, cut triangles out of it, and fill in the gaps. But for now, I'm just going to use the 4 pages, glue them on with the spray adhesive, and see how it looks. I'm going to take, and first I'm going to, on this side, directly across from the seam, I'm going to put the cover of the comic book. And then I'm going to take the last page of the comic book and glue it directly over the seam in the rear. And then I'll take the other 2 pages and center them on the sides. Originally, as I was trying to mark off and tape off where each one would go, and it was too hard to try to measure on this round cylinder, I decided that if I just went directly across from each other and then centered them in between, that would be the easiest way of doing it with the least amount of measuring. Thank you for watching my video. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I'm glad I didn't try to force a 5th page onto here just to get rid of these little white triangles, because I think I would have lost too much of the story being covered up by the other pages. In this comic book, it explained who Superman was and a scientific explanation of Clark Kent's amazing strength. The lowly ant can support weights hundreds of times its own. The grasshopper leaps to what to man would be the space of several city blocks. It's just a cool little story, and it shows a little bit about Superman. It also gives me one of these advertisements. I always like looking at these as a kid. I never ordered anything out of one, but always wanted to. And then I get the cover of the comic book. It turned a $6 lampshade into something a little bit more special than just your standard white $6 lampshade. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.